Good morning, everybody. It's Diane. And I want to wrap up the whole idea of the talking around the perception, the lens of perception today. So I'm going to kind of recap, go all the way back. I think this is number 4 or 5 of the little short 2-minute talk. So in the beginning one, I talked about a little bit about some hurtful things that had happened to me in my childhood. I talked about the fact that we view things in our adulthood based on some perceptions that we pick up as children. I then went ahead and talked a little bit about perception for me as an adult, looking back at that childhood experience of safety and security being brought to me through people who had a different tone of skin than I do. And then the next week I challenged you guys about the why question. If you go into a sketchy neighborhood and you lock your doors, challenge yourself and ask yourself why. And would you lock your doors if you went into a non-sketchy neighborhood? And if you wouldn't, then ask yourself why. So today I want to wind all of that together and bring it back to the point that I was trying to make when I wrote what I wrote from Franklin Graham's commentary that he put. So he said that America has a heart issue. And I said I agree with that. I totally agree with that. And we as people, human beings, it doesn't really matter the color of our hair, the color of our skin, the color of our eyes. We as people, we get to make the decisions about our perception and whether we're going to allow ourselves to continue to live in a faulty belief system, which is created through our lens of perception. That happens in our childhood. It happens to all of us. And it may not be the truth, you guys. When we grow up and we're living in the real world and we're experiencing things, we totally and completely understand those perceptions that you developed as a child. They needed an adjustment. And so my challenge to you before we move away and in this final little video about perception is I want you to challenge your perceptions. Ask yourself the hard questions. And if they need to change, change them. That's your job. That's your responsibility. So next time we're going to talk about the heart issue. And so I just want all of you to be having a blessed day. And I want you to seek and get your hope up. Let your hope rise up inside you. Thank you so much. Diane.